What up, what up, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS. Welcome back to another Madden 25 Ultimate Team gameplay. And right now, we're sitting on a good amount of coins. And figure we need an improvement to the team. I don't know what it is. I'm just randomly looking around, just searching. And I was like, you know what? Let me see what Sweetness is going for. I'm scrolling down, and no Sweetness yet. Okay, B Marsh. I'm looking. I'm still scrolling down, and I'm like, damn, Sweetness for 92K. Now at the time, 92K was a steal. I don't know how much he's going for now, but you know that 99 and then that 92. You know, usually went for like 120. 130-ish around then, so his price dropped a little bit. It's like, you know what, we gonna do it. We gonna have Sweetness. Hear me out, folks. Sweetness handing off the Sweetness. Who would have thunk that we would have Sweetness handing off the Sweetness? Now you look at my team. I also do see a I believe I have the 96 Andre Johnson as well, which I got in a random pro pack, and he's on my team as well. So DeMarco Murray has been beasting for me. It was like, you know what, we're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna get the double Sweetness, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna hit him with that sugar, that nice sweet thing. You don't know what I'm gonna do. I just may hand off the Sweetness. I may read option the Sweetness. I may fake the read option with Sweetness and keep it with Sweetness. So we have Walter Payton at QB and running back position. So this is his first game with GS and the Goldies. So we're going to go on ahead and take a look at my opponent's lineup as we always do. And, okay, wait for it. Okay, there it is. You know, Jamal Charles. That guy's an absolute stud. But other than that, his team is lackluster, for better, you know, lack of words. You know, really poor line. You know, defense is very basic. So my team is far superior compared to his. You know what I mean? So I'm expecting to dominate. You know what I mean? He's got a bunch of 84, 82 linemen blocking my 99s, and I'm definitely looking forward to having success. So, but we all know, even though it will be difficult for him to make something happen, and right there, don't test the user. He is so disrespectful. Oh, Sweetness, first play, get off me. He's running to the right. Oh, get off me, Tiger. And he could go. Oh, look at Sweetness with the first play of the, I think I just got a cavity. Just so much Sweetness everywhere. So much Sweetness. I'm telling you, man, that dude is a monster. That dude is an absolute astronomically biblical beast. And I'm happy to have him part of the team. So we got him and DeMarco Murray that we are rocking with. And I will tell you that as my team stands now, I still have Walter Payton at running back. I have not made a change. That he's just a monster. You know what I mean? So I'm not even looking to even make any changes. He's by far the best running back I've played with. And even going forward, I've played with a couple different running backs, but he just, you look at his speed, his agility, his finesse, his power, he's the total package, man. He's just monstrous. So right, he backs up, tried to go to the screen, but we cut that off pretty well. He just forced it into coverage, and we end up dropping an interception. Fourth down, backs up, he just quack, throws up a rubber ducky, and another user interception right there. And again, we are back on offense with the double the sweet, man. We're about to pass, and we just throw a horrible pass. He was not even close to being open. I have no idea why the hell I threw that pass. I looked at it about 7 times while I was editing. Oh, what in the world did I see that made me throw that pass? It was so bad. I don't know. Right here, he hits me with the screen. Of course, he's trying very, very hard to get Jamal Charles, you know, in space. He's trying a bunch of tosses. He's trying screens. Did a lineman just disappear? Did a lineman just... Yo, am I bugging? Did you guys see that? Did a lineman just... Rewind. I can't rewind because I'm doing a commentary. Did a lineman just disappear, though? Man, I'm going to have to rewind that when the video is uploaded so I can take a look at that. I could have sworn I seen a lineman disappear. Nonetheless, man, like I said, he tried very hard to get Jamal Charles, in space. I don't know how the hell he got that monstrous card. Maybe he got lucky in a pack somewhere because he got that 96 card, but everybody else is mediocre. So he's got a mediocre team, but a stud in Jamal Charles. So hopefully he builds his team right. People need to understand that you need to build your team around your playmakers. You have to. I see a lot of people with the 99 Barry Sanders, the Thanksgiving edition, and I look, it's like, yo, your offensive line is a bunch of 74s. Like, you are way better off, instead of spending 200k coins on Barry Sanders, or maybe you got lucky in a pack. I don't even think you can get those in packs. Aren't they only cornucopia packs? I don't know. But instead of trying to save up for somebody like that, work on your offensive line. Get yourself a 6, 7, 8K DeMarco Murray, and go on ahead and get 95s and 96 everywhere your offensive line, and you're better off. That's exactly, what it is that you got to do. Like, sometimes, the players that you want, you have better values elsewhere. Like, I really, really wanted Brian Dawkins bad. I saved up enough coins. It hasn't happened yet, but I saved up enough coins to get Brian Dawkins, and I looked and I was like, wait a minute, instead of Brian Dawkins, I could get this guy and this guy. So instead of getting Brian Dawkins, I got two players, and I felt like I was better off. What's more important, one Brian Dawkins or the two guys that I got instead for all those coins? So it's like, these expensive purchases, like the Jamal Charles, again, most likely he got him in a pack because or maybe he just wasted all those coins on one guy instead of building his team. You have to build your team. Don't go out and get one superstar. Like, all right, when I start my ass team, now I know, since this is the first time I've ever been in mud, I know how to build a team now, and I wouldn't have known that before. Obviously, you got to start with the offensive line. You have to. Before I go out and get, a Barry Sanders or a Ray Lewis, or offensive line first. Get, a decent running back that doesn't go for too much. You can go on ahead, like I said, you can get a 91 DeMarco Murray for 7K. You can get, Chris Ivory 90 fantasy for probably like 5K or whatever. Get those guys, but build your offensive line. Obviously, that's what I'm going to look to build first. When I somehow manage enough coins to go on ahead and do that, I'm going to build my offensive line and work through, the run game and passing game. Offense. When you got a good offensive line, it does everything. You need to understand offensive line helps you with the run and helps you with the pass. So if anybody has a team like this guy, you get lucky enough to get a stud like Jamal Charles, build your team around him. Don't go out and get a Deion Sanders. Like, no. You need to protect Jamal Charles. You need to get him loose. As much of a stud as he is, he can't do anything because anytime he tries anything, my defensive line is just pouncing on him, and they're clogging up the lanes for him, making it difficult for him to do anything when his offensive line can't hold me. So, that's just my opinions on Mutt. Like, offensive line is by far the most important thing in this game. Because like I said, man, up to this point, I've lost 2 Mutt games. I lost that 25K coin game, and I lost the second season Super Bowl. And the only reason that I lost, and I definitely felt like I was a better player than the other two guys, but their defensive line was so disgustingly nasty, and my offensive line couldn't. That's the only word I could use to describe the defensive lines that I went up against at the time. Just disgusting. Block shedding, creating havoc, forcing me out of the pocket. Very, very frustrating, man. When you got a defensive line that creates havoc, it's frustrating, and I didn't have the offensive line to contain these guys and it messes up everything. I couldn't run because they just block shed and was just preventing me from doing anything I like to do. And then every time I tried to pass, it was only 2 or 3 seconds before, they would block shed their way right in my face. And, offensive line is very important. Leave in the comment section what you guys think is most important. Somebody else may think, hey, I want to stop the run. If I start a MUT team and I got $1 million coins, I'm going straight off linebackers. Somebody might think defensive line. Somebody may think cornerbacks or QB or running back or receivers. I personally feel like offensive line is most important in the game. If I start booty butthole naked with a team, you give me $1 million coins, I'm spending that on 5 of the top linemen in the game. I'm not even thinking twice about it. I'm not going to go out and get an Elway, or I'm not going to go out and get a Shannon Sharp or a Barry Sanders or Ray Lewis. Nope. Give me a Jonathan Ogden. Give me Steve Hutchinson. Give me a Larry Allen. Give me a Webster. All those guys. 5 of the best offensive linemen. I don't care who it is I got. I don't care what defensive line you got. You're not coming through as often as you usually do because my offensive line is going to shut you down. I can have an ass running back and the lanes are going to be wide open. Right here, we just fast forward the rest of the game. After he did that, I just knew his effort was done. So we come away with a 60 burger, which I think is the most I've ever scored in MUT this year. So that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We are successful on week 5, and we are 5-0 so far in this season's journey. So hope you guys enjoyed. Again, leave in the comment section what you think is the most important part of building a MUT team. It's your boy GS, and I am out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.